All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Think the Freedom Podcast. Yours truly, Darius Spells, live in the building, man. Make some noise. I got my brother, my player partner, Sexy Lexx,
What's
in
good,
the mix
man?
with me today, man. What's popping, brother?
We finally got this thing going.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
What's up?
When there's a will, there's a way, brother.
Always.
When there's a
Always.
will and a way, man. Bro, how long? You know, I've been wanting to do this particular interview for a little minute,
Okay.
man. You know what I mean, bro? Like, bro,
Hey,
you been
by the
doing
way, you the first to ever get it.
I'm the first one?
First one. Nobody ever got an
Hey.
interview with me. You the first person.
Ooh, look at that. I got to make some noise on that one, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Lex, brother, one thing before we jump all the way in, brother. I appreciate you, brother, for tapping in with me, man. I'm definitely honored to be in the building with you, bro. You are a legend in your own way, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Representing
You
the
are too.
337 on the I-10, man. Because, let me tell you, when I first met you, Lex, it was a few years ago. Through Smoke, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Through Smoke. You know what I mean? Shout out Push Smoke, Push ENT, man. We linked in then, you know, just when I was running with Hood, baby, and just connecting the dots. And, man, you know, we've been running ever since, brother. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, for everybody who do not know you, brother, let the people know exactly who you are
Okay.
and what you do before I brag on you some more. But
Okay.
let the people know who you are, brother.
How can I put it, man? For people that don't know me. All right. So if you from North Louisiana, y'all got Baby, right? If you from Southeast Louisiana, they got what's my boy name, man? He hosts everything. Rude Jew.
Yeah.
Southwest Louisiana, you got me. You know what I'm saying?
Legs, man.
I'm one of them cats, bro. I've been doing this for a long time. I started when I was real young, like 13 or 14 years old. My radio career started in 97.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been at it since then. You know, clubs and everything. I was working for Bobby Calle at the green building on Ryan Street. It was called Strawberries. I don't know if y'all ever heard about Strawberries.
I heard of Strawberry before.
Well,
I ain't never been.
He had two
but
at the
I heard
time,
about
I
it.
believe. He had one in Alexandria and one in Lake Charles when I was working for him.
Gotcha, man. Bobby had it on Smack. He had the Delta
what?
Grand, all that, man. I'm talking about you couldn't come down to Lafayette, Appaloosa, and Bobby and one to one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Bobby was the man for a long time, bro. He probably made the most money out of any promoter in Louisiana.
Hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down. I'm
Look,
talking
back
about,
in the day
bro,
when he had the two spots, and I want to say he had three. The third one was in Lafayette. So it was Lafayette, Lake Charles, and Alexandria. So if he brought an artist, like let's say he brought a Big Mo or something, you know, he hitting Big Mo 3 times
one
that
night.
weekend. So it's either the Friday in Alexandria, the Saturday in Lake Charles, the Sunday in Lafayette. Like that nigga was making some serious money, bro. Oh yeah, he the
He
man.
was killing. Yeah, man. Shout
He
out
the
Bobby,
man.
man. Shout out Bobby, bro. So check it. I gotta let people know, man. Especially the artists.
Okay.
Especially artists that's in Louisiana, across the country anyway, but Louisiana for sure. Because a lot of rappers are gonna be listed in this interview.
Okay.
They get some game, get some gems, get some information that'll help them plateau in their particular careers. But if you serious about doing music and Sexy Lexx is not in your call log, you ain't serious.
Yeah, that's a
Follow
fact.
him on Instagram and all that, man. If you ain't serious about your career,
Yeah.
because I be trying to tell rappers and artists all the time, bro. It's all about relationships, bro. Now, it's about money, too. You got to have money to invest into your career. But I try to express to people all the time, bro, like, man, especially with the DJs, you got to be in tune with the DJs. Think about it, bro. Me and you talk all the time.
Right.
How many conversations I might be like, hey, bro, what's popping down now?
Matter of fact,
Whatever.
y'all did a favor for me with Louis Badass back in the Gap.
Yeah.
Your shit, man. Let me through this bitch. Would have never made it to North Louisiana without y'all, man. Straight up.
R.I.P. Louis Badass.
R.I.P.
man.
Louis Badass, bro. He hit me up. He was like, man, I'm trying to get up there. I said, man, I know some cats. I'm going to holler at them and see what they say. Y'all was down with it.
Man, I remember that too. I remember that conversation.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, send a record. We dropped in the mix.
Yeah.
You know, Lewis started bringing some relationships, and then it just went up from there.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
reached
mean?
out to him when I just heard the instrumental. I'm like, whatever you about to do to that shit, send that to me. I knew it was a hit from the jump. Like when I heard the beat, I'm like, oh shit, this shit about to be out of here. I got on it like real early. He hadn't even wrote to it yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, real early.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough, bro. So look, bro. You know this not to use your interview, bro. We're just gonna run it back and forth, man. 'Cause we got so much going on, bro. I want you to tell the people just exactly what you're doing, like right now. Talk about your app, bro. Trill Fam FM,
Well, it's
man.
Trill FM. Yeah, Trill FM the beat. The idea was to like make a station that sounded like Louisiana. Like you still play all the top 40, you still play all the the other genres, like the bounce and shit like that. But I wanted it to feel like, when you drive into Louisiana, this is what our station should sound like. You dig what I'm saying? It should sound like us. A representation of us sonically. I got my partners doing stuff with me like Dobie D. He'll contribute on there. It's a spot for artists and it's a spot for DJs to really get their name out there. Because I feel like you got a lot of cats that people really don't know about on the big scale. Like the guy did an interview with named DJ Legend. Talented dude, but everybody don't really know that he got that talent. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just to help DJs get their money up with these promoters. Because I feel like if people knew how valuable that dude was, they would pay him a lot more. And that's my goal. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
To get DJs in that conversation and getting that real money. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. Because a lot of people look over the DJ, bro.
Always.
I always look over the DJ, man. Like the DJ really is the heartbeat to your music.
Right.
Be the ones in the club, in the parties, and one playing the music each and all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of artists do not take those relationships a lot seriously a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times, now correct me if I'm wrong, but if you feel, please jump in on it. I tell artists all the time, like, they be wanting to reach out to the DJ, be wanting DJ to play their records or whatnot. Sometimes it does come with some type of investment sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
In my experience, in just doing music for this long, artists, especially artists who get some type of buzz, some type of notoriety, some type of traction, always forget how I started.
Right.
And then you will be the one to play the record, put the record on, get people on the record, and you call for a show. Now you don't want the show for free, but if you charging $5 and you broke the record, charge me $25.
You know what I think it is? Today,
bro?
DJs really not breaking records. They're playing popular songs that's already popping, right? So today,
going to that.
Yeah, today, these kids breaking themselves, man. Like YouTube, Instagram, whatever. However you found out about them, they probably already hot. They probably already got like 500,000 views or 1 million views. The DJ is kind of coming in later. I'm trying to change that because I want to hop on artists early. Like I don't care, bro. The latest record I hopped on early was Glorilla.
How early you was on it, bro?
The only post I saw on my timeline was B King and me. That was it.
Shout out B King.
Next thing I know, and that nigga got his finger on the pulse, man. Like that nigga be knowing what's popping, and the beat was so hard, and the video was so ratchet. I'm like, man, this shit about to blow. And I hopped on that motherfucker early. I sent that to every DJ I knew, and shit within like a week or two, she was the biggest song of the summer.
That quick.
Yeah.
God had to get her out of Memphis. He had to get her. Had to put her on the squad. So, bro, let's backtrack a little bit, bro.
Okay.
How did Sexy Lexx? How you get your start, bro? From the very beginning, jumping into the DJ game to where you at right now. How did you start your particular journey, bro?
So, all right. I'm in the 7th grade, I believe, and there was a contest on the radio, and I won it. The dude, the DJ that answered the phone was RJ the Bad Boy. He was originally from Alexandria, but he was working in Lake Charles at the time. Now there was already like a few people trying to get me on to the station because I just had mentioned it to my mom that I was interested in it. So she had made some calls beforehand, but nothing really shook on that. When RJ heard me on the phone, he was like, "Man, you got a radio voice. I've been sounding like this since the 7th grade, probably 6th grade, right?
What?
Lil dude, right? So he on the phone with me, like, man, you really got a radio voice, man. You need to come down here. You probably can get you on or whatever. I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. I told my mom, I'm like, man, I just won this contest and RJ want to meet me. She was like, yeah. We go up there. He see me. He said, can I help you? I said, I'm the dude you was on the phone with. He was like, like, huh? You know what I'm saying? So we go in there, we talk. He put me back on the air that night. And from that night on, I interned for like a year. Mm-hmm. And then after that year, I think I was going into either the 9th grade, and I was on the air, like, getting paid. I had a show and everything. And that's pretty much how I got my start.
What year this was right here?
So if the RJ thing happened in like 96, well, it probably was like 96 or the end of 96 going into 97. So I interned 97. By 98, I'm working. So that's the 8th grade actually. Yeah, 8th grade I'm working. Going into my 9th grade year, we were trying to figure out how could I do this in school at the same time, because hey, that radio is a real beast, man. It take a lot out of you, especially if you're a youngster and you just kind of learning your ropes with it. But by the time I made it to high school, we decided to homeschool me so I could do the radio thing full time, and I would do school after that. So that's how it went for me. Yeah.
Damn, bro, you did homeschool?
Yeah. All the way till I graduated. But I was on so many campuses. Like, I was that little dude. Like, I was throwing teen dances. Me and my cousin.
And then talk about that, break it down.
Yeah, man. So we had this clique called the Bomb Squad. It was me, my cousin, my homeboy Bug. That's the main 3 I can remember. And this shit was so lit because we kids throwing parties for kids. Matter of fact, I remember when I booked Jubilee, that nigga couldn't believe we was the promoters. Like, he was like, wait a minute. What? We doing business with you? I said, yeah, man, but trust me, I know how it look. It's gonna be nice. We did it at Lake Charles Civic Center. They had him and Willie Puckett at the time. And I believe Chopper was there, but Chopper wasn't Chopper yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Chopper didn't become Chopper till like the 2000s, something like that. But we had Jubilee, Willie Puckett, Baby Boy and all them were there. They were dancers at the time. Mm-hmm. And that was like one of my first big concerts. But the parties, the teen dances was like the shit. That's pretty much what kind of got my name known. Because there's one thing I didn't tell you. The radio station that I was working at was not a hip hop station. It was like, you know, they playing the Gap Band and shit. So
old school.
You know, me being a kid and my friends said, man, this shit you playing is whack. Nigga, I'm sneaking my little CD book up in there and I'm, you know what I'm saying? At a certain time, I'd go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, the owner didn't know it at the time. The way she found out was they had something at the Civic Center with her and the mayor. And somebody decided to put the station on. Nigga, Take It Off goes over the airwaves. And that lady lost her mind. Her name is Miss Blackwell. She passed away, but she went off on me that night. That was the first time I got fired. So
she fired you right then on the spot?
Oh, yeah. I mean, she ain't play with me, but I was so good that she would always bring me back. I want to say like 1 year I got fired like 5 times.
What?
For little shit. But it was always something trying to make the station better because I knew, like, okay, I'll paint the picture to you. In Lake Charles, there was only her station. That was a black station. And it did not play rap for years. So what I would try to do is sneak the rap in there, at least for like 30 minutes or an hour. I'm playing the bounce shit, whatever. It's usually late, like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. My first shift was overnight. So people couldn't wait till I came on because they knew I was going to give them a little something on their rap side. And how can I put it? She loved me, but I feel like they didn't figure out the rap shit was for real until way later. You know, by time Cash Money is on the scene, this is when they trying to play rap at that time. Or rap, or a station in Lake Charles is playing rap by time Cash Money got their rise.
Gotcha.
So all that H-Town shit, all that Rec Shop and ESG, we had to sneak that shit on, man. And they were actually buying time at that time with commercials and everything. They were like the main people. Bobby Collier was like one of the main people spending money on the station, and they just wouldn't play rap. But that's pretty much my Lake Charles legend. I was the nigga that would bring the rap.
So basically, bro, you actually from Lake Charles?
Yes, I'm from Lake Charles. Born and raised.
You from Lake Charles, Louisiana? I ain't know that. I just learned that, bro. I ain't know you from the LC.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Okay, bet. So, bro, I got another question. We gonna bless some people today, bro.
Okay.
Can you give the blueprint in your eyes to inspiring artists who want to make it? We gonna niche it down. You from Louisiana? You a guy who rapping, female rapping, singing, whatever in Louisiana. What is the blueprint to getting in position in Louisiana?
So
the whole spell, break it all the way down so they can go back, watch the interview 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
What is the Louisiana blueprint, bro? What's the sauce?
Like you said before, you gotta have those relationships with the DJs. But I think before you even get to that point, you need to make sure your music right. You need to make sure you really got a hit. You know what I'm saying? If you just started this year, this ain't the time to drop a song and give it to me or you. You need to get that work in. You need to get the reps in. You really need to learn this shit to where, if whoever you recording with, talk to them and ask them how you sound. You know what I'm saying? They may say you sounded good because they want you to keep recording with them, but ask people that's in the game, like ask producers, ask anybody that you are close to, what your shit sounded like. Your friends might tell you the truth. Your family definitely won't tell you. Your family is gonna hold you down, man. You could be hot garbage, but your mama gonna swear to God that's the hottest shit she ever heard in her life. You need to ask people outside of that circle, and once you got that approval from people that you respect, then you find those DJs. Matter of fact, look, while you even working on that, if you can help a DJ out doing anything, man, you got a gig somewhere, you need somebody to help you with your equipment. That's a way to get it in the door with a DJ, because they'll never forget that. And not only that, they owe you in a sense. So whenever you come back with that record, man, I gotta show this nigga some love. He always come through for me. That's a way to get in. Social media is really the way right now. Like, it's more easier to get a buzz on social media, but you got to learn exactly how to work that shit. So every social media site got their own way of doing things. They got their own rules. You post on YouTube, you know what YouTube wants you to do. They want your thumbnail to be right. They want your description to be a certain way. They want your video to be so long, and the algorithm is gonna find where you ought to be put for it to work for you, right? Mm-hmm. The same thing is for Instagram. Same things for Facebook. You just got to find out what those rules are. You know what I'm saying? Lately, the best way to grow on Instagram is Reels. Believe it or not, that's how people growing. That's the fastest way to grow on Instagram in a short amount of time. I was able to grow my page from 17,000 to 19 and some change in less than 2 months.
Just by the Reels.
Just by the Reels, bro. That's it. And you could repost shit, or you could create your own shit. You could post yourself. You know what I'm saying? Rapping, listening to beats, going live, anything that's gonna like draw people to you musically. I would get online and do that right now. You got your phone with you. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're still trying to learn your sound, because that's another thing a lot of artists don't think about is their own sound. You got people you listen to. We know you listen to Young Boy. We know you listen to Kevin Gates and all these people. But you need to find your shit. Because the person that sounds the most unique and they jamming, that's the next one. We not looking for another Boosie. We not looking for another young boy. We not looking for another Kevin Gates. We looking for you. And what you sound like and what you talking about and where you came from and how you do things. You know what I'm saying? The most unique artist in Louisiana is going to be the next superstar. Point blank.
Yeah. Hey, that's some game artists. I hope y'all paid attention to this.
Mm-hmm.
That's some real game Lexx just gave y'all. All right, we got the artists out the way.
Okay.
Now, for people like you and me, the next upcoming DJ, how would DJ get popping?
Shit. It's kind of the same thing too. So I'm gonna tell you what's going on in Lafayette. You have the work that I put in over a long period of time, where MCs don't know nothing else, right? Might even have that up north, where you got MCs that try to sound like Baby or sound like Fiji. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's whatever they've been seeing or hearing all their life, they feel like that's how you do it. But what they don't know is those people took time to create their own style. Rude Jude don't sound like Baby. Rude Jude don't sound like me. But Rude Jude is the fucking man in the water. You know what I'm saying? That whole East, he got that shit on lock. Baby, that's a different monster, bro. The first time we went to Coco Palace, bro, I know I'm getting off subject, but first time we went to Coco Palace.
We running.
Because look, it's all about being unique, right? First time I went to Coco Palace, man, I'm with Coach and Smoke. And I seen how the people reacted to this dude, man. It was like the most, it felt spiritual. Like, if he wanted niggas to go left, they went left. If he wanted niggas to go right, they went right. Take your shoe out and put it in there, they did this shit. I'm like, oh my God. This nigga is amazing, right? My style is more of like blending in with the music, but giving it that energy that it needs, right? Mm-hmm. So if you would ever hear the records that I MC over, without me on it, it don't feel the same. That's a talent. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm bringing my shit to the record so good to where people only want to hear it that way. And that's why you have MCs doing what I do, because that energy is in there every time. That's what people know if I'm saying it or somebody else saying it. But if you wanna blow as a DJ, you need to MC too. You know what I'm saying? You need to get on that fucking microphone and
bro,
do
that's
this
real.
shit. Huh?
That's real, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm an introvert at heart.
Right.
When I first started DJing, bro, I didn't say nothing, but I made them turntables talk.
Yeah.
But when I started talking on that microphone, it turned it all the way up to a whole nother notch.
Yeah. You're the full package there.
Full package. Can't miss me.
Mm-hmm.
Say whatever. Keep them rolling. Because that's one thing about DJing. You got to have your own unique style.
Yes.
You got to do something that's you. Not like Hood, not like Lexx.
Right.
Not like, you know what I mean? Not like Supermind, not like Chico. You got to be like you.
Right.
That's big, bro.
And what's crazy too, like just to prove what you're saying is the truth. You could give all those names, all those DJs the same records, and they're gonna play them differently. It's the same 20 songs. We're gonna find a way to put our shit into it. You dig what I'm saying? When I went to Coco Palace and seen Baby and Chico doing their shit, I'm like, oh yeah, it's different. When it like we in Lafayette, we don't bring records back, right? I don't know if you saw the video I did for the artist. Hard Body D.
Yeah.
That's me imitating y'all. That's me trying to bringing it back and all that shit. That's because I seen that up there. And after I saw that, I'm like, okay, I get it. Nobody's ever heard this record before. You got to make this thing feel like it's the most important thing you playing tonight, right? It's got to grab people's attention. You playing that bitch over. People got to start learning the words, or they feeling the beat, or whatever it is. They'll never forget that night that you played that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I would advise any young DJs, if you want to break records, find a way to make that moment have the most attention. Whether they like the record or not, you need to believe in that record for them to believe in you, right? The next time they hear that artist again, they gonna remember that moment. Oh, that's old boy. That's so and so. You dig what I'm saying? And yeah, I feel like that's important, bro. Shreveport taught me how to bring in new music on the set. I give that credit to y'all, bro. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, cause it been times, man. We'll bring a record back 6 times.
See?
Yeah, get right to the hook. Boom.
Right.
Back at it again. Y'all, this the yeah, hey.
Yeah.
That's factual.
That's that street boy shit. Hell yeah.
Man, bro, that's some game you just.
Yeah. Yeah.
It took a long time to learn that game.
Mm-hmm.
God, you just gave it away for free.
Yeah, we sure did. We sure did, man. But you know, I'm gonna tell you something I wish y'all would have did that we started doing. I mean, I started doing it late. Record those sets, man.
Oh man,
because we know,
talk to him.
Bro, some of them nights was so epic, and that's it. That shit gone. It's up here, man.
Just a memory.
First time I recorded a set, it was it's a mix on SoundCloud. Still the hottest mix to this day, called Live from Shakers, bruh. That mix still hit hard today. Like, I could walk out my house and hear motherfuckers playing that shit in the backyard. Like, that's how popular it is. And people would tell me to do that for years. I'm talking about I moved to Lafayette in like 2004.
Mm-hmm.
I started. Well, that's another story. So I moved to Lafayette in 2004. I don't know Lafayette like that, right? I'm from Lake Charles. I'm moving to this station, which is a brand new station. Me, Digital, and
which station?
I think another DJ were like the first voices on that Chris Logan and Dave Steele were the first voices on this station. The station had been out for a year. You never heard nobody talk. It was just music and commercials.
Which station? Which station would that was?
Hot 107.9.
107. That's the one I came down and saw you at, right?
What year?
When it brought might have been like 10, 11, 12. When it brought Ratchet Low down there?
Yeah. We did an interview with him.
Yeah,
that's it.
You did me a solid. Yeah.
That was it. Hot 107.9. And Hot 107.9 is kind of tricky because, yes, they played hip hop, but the hip hop wasn't necessarily for us like that. You dig what I'm saying? We were the spice, right? So if you listen to Hot 107.9, you would hear Drake, you would hear Wayne, but you'd also hear Lady Gaga. You would also hear, a major pop record, right? They brought me in at nights, and that's kind of what my job was to do, like bring in I'm gonna just call it black records, but it was the black records like when Kevin Gates finally blew up, Satellites.
Yeah.
That was on there. You know what I'm saying? When Wo Chi had his big hit, So Fly, that was on there. You know what I'm saying? They didn't make it a habit of playing a lot of Louisiana artists, but they wasn't stupid either. Like, they knew, like, oh, this shit popping now? Fuck it. Lexx, run it. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of my position over there.
Yes.
I just moved to Lafayette. I didn't know the market. So from 2004 to 2005, I'm going everywhere. They got a party down the street, I'm in that bitch. They got a party at the club, I'm in that motherfucker. They got a white party at Club 14, I'm in that bitch too. I'm just trying to learn the people. I'm trying to feel what they're into, like, you know what I'm saying? And finally, a chick brought me to Opelousas. Now, from this point on, I don't know if you really know Lafayette, but Lafayette really ain't just Lafayette. It's like Lafayette and a bunch of small towns that surrounding it. And that's the real scene, right? So I learned real quick. The outskirt towns was kind of on shit early. Like Lafayette has always been late to the party as far as like new music, okay? So I finally started going to places like New Iberia. But when the chick took me to Opelousas, she took me to the Delta Grand.
Man.
It's my first time going in there. Now, all before then, going to like white clubs, mixed clubs, house parties, trail rides, but I ain't never heard about this place called the Delta Grand. Man, we pull up and there's so many fucking people at this place, and it's 3 a.m. Like they just getting right. They just getting started. So we walk in, And it just felt right. Like, man, this is where I'm supposed to be. Right?
Yeah.
Devin the Dude is on stage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, Devin the Dude performing. This is what they fuck with. Then after he did his thing, I hear Dolby and DJ Chill. And they run this hard ass Baton Rouge Boosie set that was so cold. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. This is what they really fucking with, right? Because the club just went crazy after that. And as I'm about to leave out, who I see? Bobby Kanye. Bobby Kanye on the club. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in this bitch. I let him know I just moved down. It took us a while, but at a certain point I got in there. The first club that actually gave me a shot though was a club called Club Rain, which was ultimately Club Shakers. They ended up changing the name. But Club Rain was the first spot to give me my shot. And it wasn't really because of the club owner at first. I was there, but they wouldn't really let me DJ yet, right? Chill was working there on Thursdays. Dolby was there on Thursdays, I believe. Matter of fact, there wasn't even a weekend. Like, there was no weekend night that was hot in Lafayette at the time. I'm kind of, learning the ropes through Lafayette. So I'm doing stuff for people at UL, and I run across these AKAs. They got a step party, a step competition coming up. And they needed somebody to put their show together. So I put their show together. They say, man, you really know your shit. Now, production has always been my thing. I've always been good at production since day one. Like, I taught myself that shit working in Lake Charles. The old heads didn't want to do their commercials, so I did. So I was always in the production room, just learning shit. Another guy who helped me out was Rick Party. I don't know if you know Rick Party.
I don't know Rick.
He is the #1 urban radio imaging dude of all time. He probably was the voice at the station y'all worked at some point in time. It's either him or Pat Garrett, out of them two. So he was the top dog. He would show me some stuff with the production shit. And he always saw the talent in the voice, right? Getting back to what I was talking about. Saw Bobby Kanye. I'm learning the ropes through UL, because that's a different world too. The college crowd is totally different from the rest of the Lafayette area. But the AKAs love what I did for their show so much that they told me they wanted me to DJ. Their party was coming up in like 2 or 3 weeks. It was at the place I worked at, but it was on a Saturday night. That's the night they would rent out to people that wanted to do an event. Bro, we killed that shit so hard that his hottest night was Saturday after that. From that point on, Saturday nights, man. Saturday nights. And the very first night I DJ'd, everything you've heard me do, like on the mixes and shit like that, the MCing and all that, I was doing that then, bro. That's like they got to feel the full thing, and it was a college crowd. I still had to work on the hood, but the hood was at Appaloosas. The hood was going to Delta Grant, them after hour spots. So once I got in there, and I'm working at Shakers on Saturday. So on Saturday night, I'm working at Shakers from 9 to 2. After Shakers, I'm going to Appaloosas and working till whatever that bitch decided to shut down. And that's pretty much how I got my name.
Y'all in there 6 a.m.
Yes. Going stupid hard, bro. For years. I'm talking about, I haven't even put the Nightcap story up in there. Nightcaps was another spot.
Talk about it, bro. I want you gotta. This on wax. This going on wax, man. Talk about Nightcaps, bro.
Nightcaps was the most ratchet. How could I? Remember the club on Color Purple?
Yeah, I remember.
That's Nightcaps, nigga.
Nightcaps.
Niggas falling from the ceiling and shit. That's Nightcaps, man. Hey, that club. I've never seen a club that didn't have the aesthetic, that didn't have the crazy light show. It was just a building with some loud ass sound and some fire ass DJs, and it was down the street from the school, down the street from UL campus, man. If you had a dorm, all you had to do was walk down the street to that motherfucker. If they had some apartments in the back, all you had to do was walk up the street to that motherfucker. It was the perfect location for the ratchets and the college crowd. And I have never experienced a club like that. Um, imagine that Coco Pellet's feeling, but you in like I don't know how to put it. Hey, got paint on the walls, nigga. It's just a building. And you going stupid hard, motherfuckers getting in there for hardly nothing. The drink specials is like $1 for a picture or some shit. Like niggas getting fucked up in there. That's Nightcaps, man. That place is legendary. It's one of those spots that I feel like is in the top 3 as far as like Lafayette's club scene. When you talk about like Club Rain, Club Shakers, and the Delta Grand, you got to talk about Nightcaps. Nightcaps was like the perfect in between.
So those particular venues you just named,
right?
Top 4 all time in Lafayette.
For me,
in the area for you.
Yeah, if you had to ask somebody else from another era, they'd probably say Strawberries or something like that. But I know for me, the minute I touched down, that was the top 3 spots right there.
Gotcha. Gotcha. You give me over my history game by Lafayette, bro.
Yeah.
And Lake Charles. A lot of I ain't even know it. So, bro, before we get out of here, brother, I always do this.
Okay.
I always do, goals and where we see ourselves. So, Lexx, where do you see yourself and your platform within the next 3 to 5, 10 years from now? So we can go back and listen to this interview, listen to this taping.
Right.
And be like, man, Lexx show said it.
I believe my platform will be the future of what DJs should do once they done with radio. Let me tell you why I say that.
Break that down, bro.
There's a lot of brothers with names that are no longer in the radio game. I haven't been in radio since like 2017, maybe. But I never thought about it. I never thought, oh, let me get back into that because, I mean, the clubs was popping, everything was working and shit like that. But when COVID happened, and it's just you and your thoughts, just you and your imagination, I would listen to the radio and I was like, man, this shit could be so much better. Why not? Why not me, right? The name Trill FM existed before the app. Trill FM, I had the logo, I had the drops, I had all that 11 years ago. Never turned it into what I turned it into now. It was always an idea. Mm-hmm. And I found out what I needed to do to make it happen, but COVID forced me into, you need to find a creative outlet. You can't go up in these clubs no more, right? It's not safe. Trill FM became this outlet that I pondered on for 2020, 2021. About 6 or 7 months before we go into 2022. Now I'm really putting in the work and figuring out, okay, I'm gonna make this happen. But where do I see it? That was your original question.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you like this: the app ain't fucking around, and I hate to use that term, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying it like that. I'm planning on being a major piece to this Louisiana scene with Trill FM to be. It's an app right now, and it's on your phone. Soon it's gonna be on your TV. Soon it's gonna be in your favorite barbershop. Soon it's gonna be in your favorite clothing store, shoes. Like I'm trying to be that clean jamming station that you could play in your business. That's a different way of looking at the market. But I feel like if they let me in these stores, if they let me in these establishments of business, well, what do those places have? They got customers. Man, what that is, y'all? They gonna download that app. You know what I'm saying? They gonna download that app. So if I'm working to get on in these establishments, I feel like, man, Trill FM to be gonna be a major piece in this Louisiana puzzle as far as music, culture, and an outlet for people like yourself. Because you still DJ Breeze. I don't care, you can sell a million crawfish, but that's still in you, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, we still turn up on it. Well, hey, I got to get on the app now.
Yeah, man.
I heard you the other night. I was like, ooh, I said, buddy, hey, bro. Whenever you need me, I will get funky.
Yeah.
on that out just for the.
And look, I heard about y'all coming up. You know, the Three Kings and shit. I knew what was going on before I ever met y'all. And that wasn't through smoke. That was just through knowing people in radio. And a lot of people would talk about y'all. It was Three Kings. It was Bebe. It was 3 Feet. You know what I mean? A question I want to ask you. Since we talking about DJs up there, man. How important was DJ Star? Yeah, bro. Because I never met him.
Damn, you ain't never met Star, bro?
Never met Star, dog. We talked like over the internet, but we never met like.
All right. One time for Big Bro Star, man. Long live Star, man. Star Star's originally from Shreveport.
Okay.
That was Star from. Star been in music his whole life. Star then went to Grambling. You know, Star one of the best cats to ever touch the turntable, bro. You know what I mean? Star, he went to Graham and went to Monroe, on the radar. You couldn't go to the Monroe area, East Louisiana, and not go through Star. Everything went through Star, bro. Like from Grambling, Ruston Tech, ULM, back to Shreveport, it was Star. When Hurricane first got his deal 05, 06, Star was the road DJ.
Wow.
Star did all that, bro. Like, Star the one that helped everybody out. You know what I mean? Even me. With music, information, just being a real big homie, real big bro. Star was it, bro. You know what I mean? When we lost Star, that was it was tough. It was rough, bro. You know what I mean? We still haven't got over it today, man. Star DJ my wedding reception. You know what I mean? So man, Star was just Star, bro.
Yeah.
And man, to know Star, to love Star, man, he really just put on for the whole. He just put on for everybody. Shout out Fat too. Shout out Big Bro DJ Fat, man.
Yeah.
Cause Fat and Star was like 1-2 combo. The boys in the put the ground together. They marched band together. You know what I mean? Started with the Go DJs in Louisiana with Black and Mild. Recipes Black and Mild too, man.
Peter Black and
yeah, man. Star was the heartbeat, bro. You know what I mean? When Star passed, bro, it was just like, ain't been the same, man. You know what I mean? We still keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Keep Big Bro name alive, man. But it ain't, I'll be honest, it ain't never been the same since Star passed, bro.
Yeah. Anybody you feel like at this point could fill in those shoes, like any DJ that, because I really don't know y'all scene as it is in its present day.
Replace Star?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm saying to fill in that void, not really replace him, but just to fill in the void of what he did.
Either the Twins.
Come on, man. Talk to me about this. Hey, that's some bad little niggas, yeah.
Man, the Twins, man. Shout out to the Twins, bro.
Yeah.
Because they came up on the Star.
Wow.
They was starling it.
Wow.
But they are, bro. You know what I mean? But they came on the Star because that's how I met them. They was in ground. You know, they wanted to be DJ. They used to come down. Star used to bring them down to Coco's all the time, bro. While we was up in the mix doing a thing. Because, like, and you know, growing them up, bro. And them boys are beasts now. You can't go to Monroe and Graham and Russell and you don't call them the Twins, bro. Like it's the Twins, and my boy Make a Move. Shout out Gold Digger to the OG down that way. Be Solo. It's some cats down that way doing their thing too, bro. And then while we on the subject, like y'all had the clubs down there, nightcaps. All Bobby Cartier spots. Man, you know Coco Pellets, bro. Coco Pellets was did like a 13, 15-year run, bro. Had to be about that long.
Bro, if you know the club business, you know how hard that is, dog. That's insanely hard, bro.
Love, Be Smooth.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was a long time, bro.
15 years,
it was like 13, 15 years, man. No cap. Real talk. It started with OG Jabba Jaws.
And I know him. I met him before.
Him and Baby.
I met Jabba. Yeah.
Yeah.
I met Jabba.
Shout out to the OG Jab, man. Jab one that kicked it out. Cause Jab was he the OG. He started it all. Since the 80s, since the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah.
Big Jab.
That's the vibe I got when I met him.
That's
the vibe I got when I met him.
Yeah, OG. Yeah, man. Breeze. Your friends ain't my friends. Yeah, man, but we got so many stories, bro. But man, I was just appreciative of the journey, bro. Just going through it and just learning. You know what I mean? Cause a lot of people, bro, you down south, so man, a lot of people forgot about North Louisiana all the time. Like even going back to shout out Manigo, he came with Ratchet. People thought they were from Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
They thought the
I'm be honest with you. Over time, and it didn't take long for us to realize the Ratchet shit belonged to y'all. The Jig shit was the Baton Rouge shit, right? There's a separation. People try to put them together, but it's definitely a separation. Because even the dancing, the way they dance today, but y'all been was dancing like that. What they call jigging now, y'all was moving like that in Shreveport way back then.
All night.
Yeah.
All night. I'm talking about high speed. I mean high speed, high tempo. I'm talking about they jigging. You know, Baton Rouge, they jig, but there's like a slow down, like a.
It's a bop and a move. It's like, you know, with the original jig was more of like almost like working your shoulders, right? But today I don't know what that is. I don't know what they call. I mean, they call it jig, but that's not the original jig.
Yeah, the original jig. We just took our Ratchet format and just went to a whole nother level with it, added in like, cause we part of real. I'm not saying, cause one thing about Louisiana, the whole state party. I give it the whole state.
Oh yes.
It just every section just got their own type of way of partying.
Yes.
Our particular way was more like a energetic, high pace, hand clapping, jumping around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was just man. It just hard to
but see, that's what I'm saying. All at the hand clap. You see all of that today in Baton Rouge. You see it in like all of the South is doing that type of shit, but y'all was doing it first for sure. For sure. Like the story I heard, the way Bebe broke. Wait, I'm not gonna say broke. The way Bebe got Hurricane signed, and I don't know if this story is true. This is what I heard. Is that he brought everybody down, all the executives down to Coco Pellis one night.
Okay.
And y'all played the record over and over, and people was going crazy in it. Is that true?
That's somewhat true. I need to call Baby so he can tell that story.
Yeah. Oh, look, I definitely got to get Baby on here. Definitely. Cause that dude, he's amazing, bro.
Kind of what happened. I'm just gonna tap into the story. I'm gonna let Hood tell the whole story. But basically, you know, Hood was always traveling and going around, you know, conference or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And let me go all the way back.
Okay.
All the way back. Shout out 3 Feet.
Yes.
All right, so 3 Feet put the whole play together. 3 Feet. 3 Feet a genius, man. 3 a genius. 3 put the whole play together. Had Hurricane rap on the song. Hey, baby song. Hurricane.
Okay.
Cause before Hurricane made that, Hurricane was popping in the city. You know, Hurricane had a song called Yep. Do you like a thug? Yep. Him and Willie.
Okay.
So Hurricane was already buzzing. And Hurricane could just freestyle his ass off, bro. Like,
yeah.
So long story short, 3 Feet, Hurricane made the record. Had the song, made the song. Baby just traveling, doing what he do, going to conferences. Man, he had one of his DJ partners. I forgot his name, but he played the song on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
After he played the song on the radio, Collie Park heard this song. Came to Louisiana. Like, what the hell is this? Went to the Cocoa Pet, went to the club, heard the song, came to Cocoa Palace. He ain't never been ever in his life. So you know. I wasn't there that night. I wasn't there. But I know he came in there, bro, and felt that energy, and the rest was history, bro. Because all you gotta do is get in there.
Hey, Coco Pella's energy is, I've never felt that in my life. Never.
It's something crazy.
And look, we get down here, but what I saw in Coco Pella, I'm telling you, the man said take your shoe off and everybody did it. Like, walking, like, it was the craziest shit ever. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Nigga, the whole ride home was quiet. Niggas was like, man, Lafayette love you like that? Not like that, bro. Not like that. I can't make niggas do what I just seen in that, man. That shit was amazing, bro.
Yeah, it was a whole nother level, man. It could never be duplicated again.
You don't think so?
Shit, no. It can get close though. It can get close.
What you
Somebody
think?
Come in, you know.
What you think it was that made that so special though? All the moving parts.
Yep. All the moving parts. From Hood to Chico to Love to 3 Feet, to Beezy, Fool, Smooth, Jabbo, just the whole thing. You know what I mean? And it just can't be duplicated again, bro. It was just something that was just special. You had to be there in the building, in the mix to experience it. Like, man, you know, I know it's Louisiana. Everybody come to the club, you know, do what they do, drink, smoke, whatever. But man, it was just something different, man. During those particular hours, it don't matter what type of problems you were going through in life. While you was in that club, you ain't give a damn about none of that shit.
Yeah.
You part all your problems away for them few hours.
Yeah.
And then after then, you know, you went back home, but you was ready to come back again, do it the next day.
Mm-hmm. I think the era of Coco Pellas, the clubs I mentioned, we mentioned earlier down here, and in Alexandria you had Pret the Cat doing this thing. I feel like there was an era where the club was so important to the scene. Like, it was so it was more mandatory than church. Like, niggas just loved to go out. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
The after hour spots were amazing.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. I know they had one in what's that, the area like right in between Alexandria and Opelousas. Is it what's the name of that little town?
Marksville. Marksville.
I done heard stories about Marksville. You know what I'm saying? During that era. So, and what's crazy, I'm sure you don't know this story. I'm gonna tell you the story of how I heard about the A Baby record. Chick I was cool with at UL named Drea James was from Shreveport.
Shout out Drea.
It's the summer. She was always at the crib. I was always playing music for her and shit. She was a part of my process that I was telling artists to do, where you feel the shit you think is hot out with people you respect and care about, right?
True.
So Drea James would always listen to music. If I said, man, what you think about this? What you think about that? Well, she went home one summer and came back and was like, nigga, they got this song called Hey Baby. You need to play that. I said, yeah, Hey Baby. She told me about Hurricane. I knew about Baby already. But Baby wasn't like, how can I put it?
You want Baby.
Baby turned into Baby for real after that, to me. Right? I knew who he was, and I knew, you know, what he would do on the radio and shit, but the nigga y'all see on Instagram today, that's when he turned into that, to me. I don't know if it's like that for y'all, but to me, the jury got more. Baby is a rap nigga with no record. He's a rap nigga. I ain't never seen a DJ that clean, just out there like that, bro. But anyway, she come down there, she said, man, you need to play this record. Man, I played the record that weekend. About a week and a half later, my PE saying, man, you heard about this song called Hey Baby? I said, yeah. My whole girl G just told me about that. I said, man, that's on your desk? He said, yeah, I think the dude got a deal. Bro, another week later, we seeing this nigga on BET. Oh, shit. This shit was moving so fast, it was like, God damn, what the fuck Shreveport got going on? And like you brought up Mandigo earlier. I feel like that was like the beginning of y'all finally started to get y'all shot, but then Hurricane came in that motherfucker and just, man, I ain't never seen nothing like that happen, bro.
Yeah, we flamed, man. North Louisiana flamed up after that. Shout out Hurricane. North Louisiana, we flamed up after that. I'm talking about everything turned up. The club turned up.
Right.
Everybody DJ'd in the club turned up.
Yeah.
Party scene turned up. Cause I was just getting my feet wet right then.
Wow.
DJing all the college parties, teen parties, all that, everything flamed up. It never changed. Ain't never went down since then. That changed the whole trajectory
of everything.
North Louisiana. Because people finally had a light on us. You know what I mean? And that's when, when Hurricane came popping. Then people started picking up on Big Papa.
Yes.
Then people started picking up on Wild Yellow.
Yes.
People started picking up on KP. You know what I mean? Coming down the pipeline. B Will came down the pipeline. You know what I mean? It just turned the whole North Louisiana up.
Yeah.
It just gave us our moment. And shit, we just ain't never looked back. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I played out, bro. It's crazy, bro. We still to this day eating off of that.
I believe it.
You know what I mean? Not necessarily like I'm not eating up like off of no hurricane record, but just off of
that moment,
the momentum, and the momentum since that day. It turned us all the way up, bro. Everybody.
That shit is beautiful.
Shout out Hurricane, man.
That's a beautiful story, man.
People don't give my boy Hurricane his flower like they supposed to.
And the nigga could really rap like he, bro.
Come on, man.
Nothing against the youngsters today. Nothing against the youngsters today, bro. But when it come down to skill, just skill. Hurricane was holding it down with these East Coast niggas and these big names. You dig what I'm saying? He's a lyrical monster and he had a style. We had seen something like it before, but the way he did it, bro, just his delivery, his cadence, the way he, you know what I'm saying, the style and everything, bro, that nigga was hard, dog. I remember when him and Boosie did that tape together. That bitch was hitting hard. You know what I'm saying? And you brought up Big Papa, bro. The Pillman record,
dog. That's
so hard down
before we get out here, bro. How did you feel? Cause I'm gonna tell you how I feel, but I want to know how you feel.
Okay.
How did you feel? Cause dog, most cats who rap off other cat beats, it'd be cool, but Papa turned independent into his own song, bro.
It's only two niggas I've ever seen do that.
That's what I'm saying. Who the other person?
Level. Nigga, turn the beat up. Was hot as fuck. My nigga Mouse did it again. Right?
Yeah.
Bro, Level hit it. Level come out with this fucking remix. I was mad at him at first. I'm like, nigga, why you? That's the partner. Like, why? Bro, he took it. He took it.
It went crazy.
That was Level shit after that. No lie. No lie. And Independent was a hot record too. But when Pillman hit, oh my God. Do you feel like that's his biggest record to date?
Shit, yeah.
What's Up was hard too. I still play that.
But Pillman, shit, that turned bro all the way up.
Yeah.
He was already rapping, doing his thing, but Pillman,
yeah,
that's a classic. I'm talking about, bro. When they played that in Coco. Pillman, no lie, bro. When Pillman when it first came, you probably heard Pillman at least 4 or 5 times a night. And then every time you played it, you had to bring it back at least twice.
His first show at the Delta Grand. His first show at the Delta Grand was kind of weird. Okay, so I don't know how y'all do stuff up there, but he was performing all these other songs, and the club was only there for Pillman. That's all they wanted. Like the minute that nigga came on stage, he kind of started teasing it, bruh. Nobody was like, okay, so the Delta Grand is like this huge ass. Imagine like a huge movie theater without the incline thing. It's just a flat floor, right? Big ass fucking spot. You probably could hold like 2,000 to 3,000 people in this bitch. Like that's how big it is. So the night he came, early in the night, like if you there at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it ain't no motion going on. But about 2:30, 3 o'clock, that's when everybody coming from Lafayette, or wherever else they coming from. They coming from Baton Rouge. They coming to they right there to Opelousas, and that's their little after hour spot. They gonna be there till like probably when the sun come up. You know what I'm saying? The sun definitely gonna beat you on for sure, right? So people was ready to turn up to Pill Man. He did like 5 songs before Pill Man. But bro, when that Pill Man came out, where that whole club came alive, they wasn't fucking with them other records. But over time, we started to learn what those other records were, because I guess they were hot out there. And I want to say one of the songs, well, couldn't have been What's Up.
He had a song,
Cloud Nine.
Man, Cloud Nine. Boosie had jumped on that one.
Yeah, that one was big too. But I think Cloud Nine, all that came after Pill Man, right?
Yeah, it was after Pill Man.
Whatever he had before that, that's what he performed for us. When he finally did that Pill Man, it was up from there, bro.
Yeah, Pill Man turned pop out. Yeah, Pill Man turned it all. Yeah. Pill Man turned pop into what pop is right now.
Yeah. Why you think it just slowed down for him?
Why slow down for him? I mean, just time, bro. To be honest, you know what I mean. People still rock with Big Bro. But just time, getting older. You know what I mean. Club scene changing. I feel like rappers. This is my opinion. Every hit song you have gonna give you at least 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that 3-year window, and then if you drop another one, they're gonna add to your longevity.
Mm-hmm.
But Papa had a good ass run.
Oh,
Papa
yeah.
still doing shows. Papa still doing shows to this day. Not as many as he used to, but I just feel like it's just the time, bro. You know what I mean? The young cats coming up. You know, like new young DJs coming up.
Right.
You know, the game getting younger, not older. You know what I mean?
I want to ask you a question.
That's my take on it. You know what I mean?
I want to ask you this question.
To this day, you still play Pill Man in the club.
Hell yeah.
That's still an after 12 record.
Oh yeah. Let me ask you this.
Still an after 12 record.
Let me ask you this, because I'm seeing this trend all over the place. Charlie Boy got a record that then came back around because of TikTok. I feel like the trend is that the old records that we talking about right now, because the world ain't heard Pill Man. The world ain't heard Cloud Nine. The world ain't heard What's Up, right? Them records so strong. I feel like, because look, Bet You Won't with Level. You know how old that record really was? The record came out in like 2010.
I heard somebody tell me that, but it was like one of his old mixtapes or something.
Man, that boy from Mississippi, huh? Famous.
Yeah, he from Mississippi.
Yeah, man, that boy got to dancing to that record. That shit made it to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like, so I feel like we got records that the world ain't heard that would like blow the roof off the whole shit. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all love Young Boy, but it's a lot of shit y'all don't know about. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit.
Yeah, they helped groom Young Boy. Cause he listens to all that music. You gotta know it.
Yeah.
You gotta know it. You know what, bro? When you break it down like that, bro, you right. People just gotta be exposed to it at scale. You know what I mean? Cause you done travel the world. I done travel. Nobody part like Louisiana. That's why cats who make it, like your Young Boys, Fredo, goddamn me, Boo, Webby, Wayne, Gates, everybody who made it on a national scale, they made it because it's Louisiana. It's raw. It's something they ain't used to. It make them feel a certain kind of way.
Right.
It be so crazy. It make people like Drake go sample a bounce beat and make a song about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's our culture. Nobody can touch our culture. Hands down, pardon, and music. Think about it, bro. We got some of the biggest rap labels, independent record labels, ever in the music.
Right, in history. You're absolutely right, bro.
No Limit Cash Money.
And then you add Trill Entertainment to that mix. You add who else you got?
Thanks.
The dude that just passed away.
Jada Youngin.
Jada Young. He kind of came out of nowhere to me. I never heard of that time.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, I just knew a bunch of kids was fucking with the movement, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. It been so many artists coming to Louisiana, bro. They ain't even make it all the way big. But they pass early, you know what I mean? It just the culture of Louisiana is unique.
It's entertaining and violent at the same time. I saw on a documentary on Tubi, niggas say, nigga, we make the kind of music make you know, go hard, dance all night, pop a jigger, and then you might fuck around and be in some shit in 2 seconds. Like, it's the craziest culture ever. You know what I'm saying? Especially that club culture.
2 seconds. Man, I done seen a many nights. Somebody in that DJing, music playing songs. Somebody got knocked out. Fight, brawl. 3 minutes later, they clear the fight out. Back on the dance floor. Like ain't nothing never happened.
Yeah. Crazy. Niggas had to get their shit. Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. Lexx, man. No, bro, we're running all night, bro.
Oh yeah. I had a feeling it was gonna be one of those. Look, you may have to do some editing, or maybe I have to do some editing because I know I was all over the place tonight. But
we gonna let it ride.
Good base for us to start because I know we're gonna run it back at some point. But yeah, bro. I want to touch on a lot of shit like the next go round because I feel like you was there. I feel like Yoshi was there. I feel like, you know, a lot of niggas got a story to tell. So, yeah, I definitely got to get you back for the respect to DJ because niggas got to know your story too, nigga.
Oh, yeah, bro. It's all good, man. Whenever we ready, we going to do it, man. I need to, whatever you need me on Trill FM, bro.
Okay. I want it to be an event, though. If y'all coming to Trill FM, I'm going to make sure that shit is an event, nigga. Hell yeah.
Yeah, say less. We gonna make it happen. Cause I love what you're doing, bro. You know what I mean? Cause like I say, I ain't been on radio since 17, maybe early 18. Cause that's when I stopped being on radio. You know how the radio, bro. You know what I mean? We had got to a point. We had been doing the Three King things since 2010.
Okay.
Yep, by 2010. After like 17, 18, bro, we done got older. We done grew up. You know, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. You won't believe this shit. As long as I did radio, I never got paid, bro.
Wow.
I'm gonna say it again. As long as I did radio, I never physically got a check. Not from the radio station.
Now, why is that?
When I first jumped on, you know what I mean? See, Scooter had already been on the radio.
Okay, so Scooter was like the person they had paid for that shit.
Yeah, Scooter. See, Scooter, radio and Scooter all day long. The production like you, bro, Scooter.
Yeah. Okay.
He that. Like Scooter live, eat, breathe radio. You know me, I always been an entrepreneur. I always been a hustler. Now I was DJing, you know what I mean? I was DJing, I first started out, you know, doing the teen clubs, all that good stuff, and then doing Hurricane's second run, like when he dropped the Halle Berry, like a little bit after Halle Berry, I went on the road with Hurricane. After Chill did for a little while, I went on the road with Hurricane for a while. So when I was on the road with Kane, bro was like, man, send me some mixes for a show, man. You know, I need some mixes on my show. I'm like, bet. You know what I mean? I'm DJing, but I can sing you a 30-minute mix. Ain't nothing. And that's how I started. And then, you know, the radio never had a budget, but it was cool. I wasn't doing it for the money. I wanted to make money, but I wasn't doing it for the money. Yeah, opportunity. I'm on the radio with my brothers. I mean, it's cool to think about it because, I wasn't getting a check from them. It would have gave me somewhere. I wouldn't have been that much, but we were throwing all the parties.
Right.
You know what I mean? We were DJing all the parties. So me, I wasn't tripping about no radio. Check it out.
Right. This was a tool you was using to elevate what you had going on in the street.
Yeah. So that part I wasn't tripping. And then I ended up graduating from just doing the parties and doing the radio. Shout out to OG Cat Daddy, man. Rest in peace, Cat Daddy. He was on the old school station.
OG Cat Daddy?
Yeah, Cat Daddy.
Where he was from?
Come on. Shreveport, Motown.
Oh, this is a different Cat Daddy. You know, I'm thinking about the one that moved to Dallas.
No.
Yeah,
This
okay.
Cat Daddy, OG Cat Daddy from Shreveport, from the mayor Motown, Cat Daddy. Cat Daddy did the radio. Cat Daddy had a car lot. You know, he threw parties, old school parties, but Cat Daddy had a cafe. Cat Daddy's Cafe. Cat Daddy on the radio had a restaurant. I'm like, damn. So I ended up starting doing crawfish. I was doing the radio this time. So you know me. Okay, I ain't getting paid bad. Like a couple of years, I was like, hey, man, I need to start trying to get a check. But then I started thinking like, I ain't give me no check. I could do some ads or something.
Right.
I could promote the restaurant through the radio. So like, hey y'all ain't gotta pay me nothing. Let me just promote the radio. Let me promote the restaurant. Shit. That's what I did. My particular store, you know what I mean? And then how we ended up just stop doing the Three King thing is big bro just got to a point to where like, man, hey, been doing what I need to do, man. I need to get a little bump. People cross the street trying to make some noise. What we gonna do?
Right.
So shit, bro was like, man, I'm thinking about going across the street. Like, yeah, show. Like, yeah, you know, we always roll together, bro. You know what I mean? We always sat down, made decisions together. We ain't never do it without it. So
right.
We was like, man, you ain't gonna do it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Shit, go and go get that, bro. Shit, I'm doing this, and shit, that's how it went. You know, it might happen again. We might do some over radio shit together if it all makes sense. You know, we talked about it. You know, if it makes sense, we definitely will do it. But that's how the Three King thing did. How it ended up. You know, now bro at 99, yo doing this thing too. You know, I'm out here selling these crawfish at the Red Barn. I've been doing that for 5 years now, and then like I'm at the point now to where I'm ready to franchise. That's my big thing. You know, if you think about it, bro, then I know we're gonna jump off. You said it, but if you think about it, bro, even around town, I'm gonna use for example, because they from the home state, Raising Cane's. I went to school at Baton Rouge and Southern.
Okay.
So, but Raising Cane's started right there in front of LSU.
Yeah.
That small little location.
Mm-hmm.
And you think about it, bro, they are not at scale. It's probably some, but from what I know, at scale, there is no chain restaurants. You got Raising Cane's, you got Pizza Hut, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Burger King, you got all them, but we ain't got nobody black do it.
That's right.
So me, you know, I ain't never grown up saying I want to be in the restaurant game. It just kind of an opportunity just came to me, and I just ran with it. And through that, I just learned how to run a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, selling food and doing it on a wholesale to where now I'm at the point like, damn, there's money in this shit. There's money in seafood and crawfish, and there's not a lot of people that look like us.
Right.
And I've been blessed to be able to build something, and now I'm at the point now to where now I'm ready to move at scale.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting ready to franchise, and I'm gonna let anybody, if you pay, you know what I'm saying, you had the monetary, you know, the funds or whatever, and we work out, you pass the, the interview or whatever, man. I'm open to be franchised, bro. So we can get this McDonald's money too. $1 million operation.
Oh yeah, I gotta bring you back to talk about that, cause shit, I saw you doing the podcast thing, and I told you this before, but I'm gonna say it on the show. When I saw what you was doing, I knew what I was working on. I knew what I had coming. I say, man, as soon as I get my shit rolling, because I don't know if you noticed on my Instagram, it went from just being a regular Instagram to everything was True FM to Beat. First thing I knew that I had to do was establish that logo and that name in motherfuckers' mind before they'd ever even think about downloading the app. I just wanted to show them like this ain't no different than the Breakfast Club or any, because that's the people I went and found. I said, man, let me learn something from what's really happening and seeing how how that can affect my brain, right? And I saw you, and I saw your shit was shot so well, and I knew it was shot well because I've been doing my homework on how to, create a shot or a scene or whatever. I say, man, I like this shit. Me and Breeze cool. I say, I'm about to go hard for this nigga. Anything he posts, I'm posting. I got a partner, they got a restaurant out here in Lafayette. anytime he posted what he was serving, I reposted it. You know what I'm saying? I put his commercial on the station for nothing, because that's my dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see him win. And
Yes, sir.
That's called bartering, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you did with the radio station when you weren't getting paid, you bartered your services for them for the promotion of your restaurant. And that's kind of like, you know, how you doing business today, correct? Or is that how it started?
That's how it started for sure.
Yeah.
That's how it started.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know, we just grew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To see you hopping into the podcast space and you already had something good rolling, bro, you on your way. You on your way, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Look, anybody that know Breeze, if you not reposting what this man posts, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Repost, man. Support that shit like it's your shit. I got 2 podcasts now. Thank the Freedom.
Gotcha.
I got a crawfish spot. What's the address?
7110 Pine Road,
Look
man.
at that,
Shreveport,
man.
Louisiana. West Side Shreveport, man. That's what we doing. You can catch us online too. Red Barn, CajunCrawfish.com, and you can also just keep it locked at DariusSpells.com. So,
Yeah.
That's what we doing, bro. I just wanted to, bro, once I be traveling, bro, jumping into this entrepreneur game, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm just seeing other cats be successful, and I'm like, bro, everybody can't be a DJ, everybody can't be a rapper, but you can start a business.
That's right.
You can be an investor, you can do something, you know. And I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, shed some light onto it, you know what I mean, and allow people to see. You know what I mean? Like I said, I ain't never had everything figured out. I'm learning as I go.
Same here.
But I feel like we the generation just got to show, and then once we show and give people the blueprint, it's on them after then. I feel like we owe it, get a blueprint. After we get a blueprint, it's on them to put in the work. They still got to put in work. You know what I mean? Cause we working right now. It's a Sunday evening. I don't know. Episode come out in a week or two, but we working on a Sunday, bro. Most people outside chilling, smoking, ain't doing nothing.
We're about to get back on this production game right after this, man. It don't stop.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. When I feel I'm gonna record again, you know what I mean? Cause content is key now. Like,
thank you, bro.
If we talking about being serious on social media, and so much going on each and every day. Like, we gotta drop content each and every day. The reason I invest into myself and get a whole setup, I'm like, bro, I'm not dropping content fast.
Yeah.
It's cats making $100,000 days, $10,000 days, weeks, whatever, man. But they dropping content at a high level. I'm like, man, if I gotta do that, I gotta do it at a high level too. The quality gotta be good. But for people who start out, bro, just because you cannot afford a DSL camera, a MacBook, you got an iPhone, you got an Android, use that and just grow it, learn as you and just grow, bro. On the scene, and but most of it go viral, be stuff that's off a camera. You know, we just producing what we doing because we just trying to have good quality, good work, because we got something that we dealing with the brand, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
that's one of the main things I just want to tell cats who trying to jump into the entrepreneur podcasting world. And content is king, engagement is queen. So I'm saying, drop the content and engage with your people, and you're gonna grow from there.
I'll add on to that. Just because you see me and Breeze doing one, don't think you can't do it either. Like, we need more of these. We need more of these. So anybody that's an author, anybody that's a rapper, anybody that's a singer, or somebody that got a business, they got spots to get their name out there now. You dig what I'm saying? And hopefully they start their own shit. We'll come on their show. You dig what I'm saying? Exactly. It just helps people. It helps people see that there's more to Louisiana than just seafood and a few rappers. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole history down here of shit that people don't know about. So, you know, can't nobody tell our story like us. You feel me?
Facts.
You know, so.
Facts, man. Man, I can't wait till the second interview. The second one gonna go all the way crazy.
Oh yeah, we gonna go crazy, man. We gonna go crazy.
We going crazy. So before we get out of here, let the people know, bro, how they can find you on your social media handle, on your app. Let them just get a rundown of how people can tap into you, bro.
So on IG, it's at DJLexx.TrillFM. Facebook, DJ Sexy Lex. I'm trying to think what else I got. YouTube, also DJ Sexy Lex, one word. But you need to download that app. Fuck all that. Download the app. I want to. It's the app over anything. You know what I'm saying? Go to your app store and download Trill FM. That's all you got to type in. It's Trill FM, or you can go to my Instagram and click on the link in the bio. And I promise you, it's gonna be your new weekend thing, man. Trill FM the beat. You need to fuck with it. But yeah, download that app. And I got some bigger things and bigger announcements coming up in the next couple of months with Trill FM the beat. So it's growing, bro. It's growing in the right direction. But yeah, that's how they can find me, man. It's growing, bro.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all make some noise for my dog, Sexy Lex, one time, man. Make some noise
Pleasure
for
being
my
on your show,
boy,
bro.
man. Yes, sir, bro. I appreciate you for tapping in with me, man. Hey, we gonna keep the pipeline going. Cause there's one thing people ain't really understanding, bro. Especially y'all DJs, we get out here. Get your relationship with your DJ, you form your own pipeline.
Right.
You won't have to go outside. You form your own pipeline. You can control the music and however it go. But that's another gym for another day.
Oh yeah.
Sexy Lex.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, brother.
Same here, bro. Pleasure.
All right. I just think the Freedom Podcast, you know what I mean? Yours truly, Djs Bells in the mix with you. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, anywhere you streaming. Make sure you subscribe to it. And go to the website, www.djsspells.com. Make sure you follow the Red Barn, all of the social media handle, Red Barn Cajun Crawfish, on social media, all of the platforms, Djs Spells, same here. So until I see y'all, make sure y'all holler at my dog, Sexy Lex, man. Y'all trying to get that production, man. Get that A1 quality.
We ain't even talking about the commercials, but yeah. The next interview gonna be retarded, man. Get ready for it.
It's gonna be crazy, man. So, all right, y'all. We gonna see y'all when we see y'all. Peace.
All right.